welcome to our Wednesday weekly announcements. As you can see, we're starting to get the office back together. It's going to be slow, but we'll get it back together, just like we're working to get the church back together. And I'm looking forward to the time when we can start doing things that we used to do before, like our monthly fellowship meals. I've only got to do about one or two of those at most before suddenly COVID hit and they're all gone. No fun at all. Okay, this Sunday is All Saints Sunday. So what we're going to do is we're going to celebrate and remember those saints who have gone on to be with God this year. We've got two members of our church and some people from the community as well that we want to remember. And there are some I'll remember, and I'm asking you to help me remember the rest. On Sunday, we're going to have little index cards in the back. And if there's someone you know from the community that you think we should remember on All Saints Sunday, or someone from your family that you want to remember on All Saints Sunday, I'm going to ask you to write it on the card, and then we'll have a table up front and ask you to come forward and place their names on the table. And then we'll pause later in the service and remember and give thanks for those saints. We have an interesting situation. We've got two hymns this Sunday, and the reason we got two is we took one of them that had a lot of verses, but we wanted to sing them all and split it out. So we've got Shall We Gather at the River, and the Church's One Foundation, which we'll sing verses 1 through 3 one time, and verse 4 and 5 another time. So rather than singing all those verses at once, we're going to split it out. Needless to say, we got several things coming up to keep your eyes out. Remember, we're going to have a time change coming up, so keep your eyes up for that. This is the time change I love, because we will fall back, turn the clocks back an hour. It means you get an extra hour of sleep that night. Okay, so be aware of that. Also, we're looking at Advent sneaking up on us. That's something that's coming up. Of course, we've got Halloween, but we're kind of trying to fit in with the community. There's a trunk or treat downtown that you can participate in, and of course there's the door-to-door. So you've got both those different events. We're just not doing something here at the church. Hopefully next year we'll get back to that as we move forward and we start gathering everybody back together. It'll be fun to do that. Also, be ready. I might be calling on some of you to do the readings for the Candles of Advent. We're getting to that time. So don't run too far from your phone as soon as you hear this, or try to turn it off. That won't work. I'll find you. But once again, we pray for those who have COVID. We pray for a time when we don't have to worry about COVID anymore, and we pray for a time when we can come back together and start putting everything back together. And we can once again be having fun as a church and not have to worry about it. Until then, God bless you.